Hello, traders. Happy Saturday. I know it is May 8th and a Saturday, 2021. So I apologize for not getting the weekly update out on Friday, but I had a set of circumstances I had to deal with. My friend, his cat, had was having some medical issues. He went to the vet. I arranged to meet with one of my other friends at his house. We were waiting for him, knowing he would probably need some, some emotional support because he really cares about his animals. And unfortunately, um, we had to book because we were trying to get to a restaurant before it closed, and we invited him. He didn't show up. He was probably too distraught to even go out to eat. Uh, in any event, by the time I got back and everything, it was just kind of late, and so I thought I would just postpone it till today for that reason. I hope you all are okay with that. Anyway, back down to business. The market. So a lot of good news. There was a conference call that I listened to regarding my favorite stock, Humble, ticker symbol HMBL, and Brian Foote, the CEO, retired even more shares, meaning that the circulation of shares, or the amount of shares, has been reduced even further, which is great news for those of us holding shares. He hinted at some acquisitions, which means there's going to be, more companies that are working together to really get this whole company going, which is great news. Um, I couldn't ask for a better situation. I mean, the guy has committed not to sell any of his shares until 2022. So this whole notion of dilution is pretty much out the window at this point. And it's at such a great buying price. I don't know. If you don't buy it at these prices, then I guess maybe you don't see the value in it. You may never see the value in it. But that's really your own personal decision, of course. Do some research on it. Look at the following. Look at the Twitter community. Look at what they put out. I mean, I've never seen a penny stock with such a following and with such committed people who absolutely love it. They may like other stocks as well, but everyone who has this stock, diamond hands for the most part, for the vast majority. So anyway, that's my quick little take on that. Also, they announced they're going to have meet up first in Nashville and then later on in San Diego. I think San Diego's December and Nashville. Oh, when did he say it is? It's coming up soon. I don't have it in front of me, but I probably will go to the one in California since I'm in Arizona and it's closer to me. So those are good things. Now the OTC market in general, meaning all these penny stocks, has been sort of just, I don't know, kind of gone sideways. I guess hasn't really dropped a bunch, but hasn't gone up. It's unless you got certain specific stocks. Like I bought some GGII. I was in it before I started doing these videos. Got scared out of it, and I'm kicking myself because the thing is just a rocket ship. But I bought in, and I think that one's going to do just fine. So I'm going to hold that one. My ATWT, that's a head scratcher. The value is there and continues to be there. Now, the good news is it dropped. It made a low that was um, 2 cents, maybe even into the high 1 penny range somewhere. And it hasn't pulled back to that level. And so that's good that it's not really like tanking anymore. So this is a great opportunity to kind of size up. If you haven't gotten in at these price points, this company is so undervalued, in my opinion. Now remember, I'm a guy who used to climb telephone poles. I'm a utility worker, or used to be. So I'm not here to say I'm some kind of professional stock advisor or anything like that. But I did pretty well in 2020, buying more of the NASDAQ stocks, and into 2021 until the market started, changing, at least in the OTC sector. Nevertheless, those are the things I wanted to bring to your attention. And last but not least is a great build up. And I'm feeling very, very blessed because I decided to, a few months ago, put just a little portion of my portfolio, like 6% at the time, into crypto and just see what happens. And one of the accounts I used for that was Robinhood. And back then, they had three cryptos. You could get Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. So, not being like, knowledgeable about those three and not doing a major study, but just knowing that crypto, seems to have a good track record, I decided to put equal parts into each one. So, I bought, maybe 1200 into Bitcoin, 1200 into Ethereum, and I only actually bought maybe 1100 into Dogecoin. So initially I bought at 7 tenths of a penny, and I had somewhere around 124,000 Dogecoins. Now, as it's gone up, I've sold it so I could lock in profit in case it drops. And so now I'm sitting on about 26,000 coins just from selling as it's gone up. And I'm kind of kicking myself because I didn't have the understanding of the crypto market the way I do now, where it runs in a longer cycle, and so you really have to let it play out. But hindsight's 2020, and walking with a profit is never a bad thing either way. So I'm looking forward to Saturday Night Live. If you're not aware already, Elon Musk is going to be hosting it, and there's a very, very, very high probability he's going to be talking about Dogecoin, which I think is going to get a lot of people who don't normally invest to look into possibly getting some of that. And if they do that, we can start to see that coin reach new heights. I mean, it went from 7 tenths of a penny to a high of about 73 cents last night, I believe. So, I mean, that's 100x. 100 times if you bought in when I did, that is, at less than a penny. And pretty much everyone's predicting it's going to push past $1, which I didn't think that was possible when they were talking about that a few months ago. I thought that was crazy. Now I'm seeing it is completely possible. Anyways, comment below if you have any stocks you want me to talk about. Maybe next time I'll get to it, if I see the comment. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. So let's spread the love and let's work together so we can all, make it out there in those crazy markets. Have a great day. Till next week. Bye.